This new ruling news for Diddy, it could be a complete game changer for her. Because yesterday, a federal judge ruled that a woman suing Diddy must reveal her name or her case is gonna get tossed out. And specifically, the suit we're talking about is one where a woman's accusing Diddy of threatening her life and raping her back in 2004 when she was just 19 years old. And when she filed that lawsuit earlier this month, she did so anonymously under the Jane Doe pseudonym. Now, notably, this specific case is one of the first brought against Diddy, represented by attorney Tony Busby, who has also previously said that he represents more than 150 victims, with him promising to bring over 100 cases against Diddy in the coming months. Right, and in this case, Busby and the woman's other attorneys, they argued that she should be allowed to stay anonymous because of her fear that Diddy could hurt her. But what we ended up seeing was Judge Mary Kay Viscoso not being convinced, with her writing in her opinion that according to the woman's own submissions, Diddy hasn't contacted her in the 20 years since the alleged rape. And this is he's currently locked up in a Brooklyn jail until the trial for the criminal charges that he was arrested for back in September. The judge also went on to say that Diddy has a right to defend himself and investigate the woman that's accusing him, and adding that while there is real likelihood that this woman is going to face intense public scrutiny if her name's released, that does not outweigh Diddy's right and the rights of the public to know who's using the court system. And with that, the judge specifically pointed to the other people who have sued Diddy for similar reasons using their own name. And so what all this means is that the woman now has until November 13th to file the lawsuit under her own name, or it's just gonna get dismissed. But one of the biggest things is this goes beyond just one case, right? Because this ruling could have a serious impact on the other cases that are being brought against Diddy, specifically the now more than a dozen anonymous ones filed under John or Jane Doe pseudonym. And that's including two that were brought up against him earlier this week that include allegations that he raped a 10-year-old boy and a 17-year-old contestant on a show that he was producing. But follow to stay in the loop.